Hi guys, good morning. So this little clip is going to go in the beginning of a Dougherty Dozen video that I've already edited, but I feel like it's really important, so I'm just going to film this little clip and go ahead and throw it in the beginning. So essentially, I'm pissed off, and a lot of the stuff that I see from Alicia, is it annoying? Is it distasteful? Sure. But there are some things that she's done along the way that pisses me off, and this is one of those situations. What she has chosen to do is release their spring Easter family photos. And in the family photos, the kinship girl is wearing a midriff with a shirt over it that barely covers up anything. Alicia knows that there are people who frequent her social media pages who are infatuated with this girl. This girl has been used as something to dangle in front of followers. Of course, it's only my opinion, but this girl is, number one, she's too young to be wearing what she was wearing in these photos. She's too young. Number two, Alicia made it a point to put these kids on social media. Once you put the kids on social media, anything that you might have allowed in your own home goes out the window. There are scary people who are online. I do not understand why this is a point to argue. It cannot be refuted that a young girl should not be wearing a midriff and being posted on social media. And maybe that's why some people applaud it, because they have no morals and they can't see the issues that everybody else sees. And that's fine. If you want to say that I'm wrong with some stuff, that's your right to do. But when it comes to this girl, having people that are looking at her body because Alicia is putting it out there for people to look at, that is morally bankrupt. It's just completely ridiculous to me. Like there is zero excuse. There is zero ways to justify this. That girl should have not been wearing that for a family photo shoot. And for Alicia to allow that to happen, and then to know that these photos are going to be all over social media. Don't tell me that you are here to protect children when you're doing shit like this. And that's not even her child. This is a kinship situation still, to my knowledge. So don't tell me that you're an advocate for kids that come into your home and everything's an open door policy and everyone's welcome and everything is just lighthearted and fun. We're just over here making soda floats and going to Wegmans. It is not that. A lot of people can see through it, and I cannot believe the amount of disregard to allow that child, because yes, she is a child, to wear that and then plaster those photos all over Instagram as if it's something to flaunt and be proud of. Alicia Dougherty should be ashamed, and you guys can hate me for it, you can like me for it, I don't really care anymore. There are some opinions that I have filtered out of my channel just because I feel like, sometimes thoughts are best kept to yourself. And I understand that, but I will not be quiet when it comes to this. And all of those people in her comments who are going to give her a round of applause, you're giving a round of applause to a woman who didn't even encourage this young girl to not show her body in a family portrait, whatever she wanted to do with that. It's disgusting. Hey guys, it's Brit. Today we're here with a good old-fashioned reaction to the Dougherty Dozen Easter baskets. I was sent this video a few times over on Instagram, so I figured that it might be a good time to do a reaction. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so this video has been up for 11 hours. It has 2.2 thousand likes to 879 dislikes as of right now, and it has 37,000 views. Their views are not what they used to be. That is for sure. I just think it's funny how this same pattern is throughout all of Alicia's content. For the almost year that I've been covering this channel, it's constantly just bribery with the kids, buying them stuff in exchange for attention, admiration, respect, love, kindness. If she wasn't giving them all of this materialistic stuff, I would love to see how her children would interact with her. Because I know, you know, in my personal life, I have some friends that did not grow up with anything materialistic. And I certainly wasn't wealthy, but I was somewhere in the middle. And I know some of my childhood friends didn't get Easter baskets or more than maybe 1 or 2 presents at Christmas. And it's just interesting because they have really solid relationships with their parents. And I'm not saying that it's always like that because, hey, I was somewhere in the middle and I am extremely close with my dad. But I just don't think that the materialistic stuff is what encapsulates a good childhood, and I will stand on that until the end of time. When I look back on my childhood, I don't remember every Christmas present that I got or every single birthday gift that I got, but I do remember spending time with my dad that was not attached to an electronic. And yes, I didn't grow up when the dinosaurs were around. We did have electronics when I was a kid. But we would spend time just talking, looking at his old yearbooks or going through old photos of when he, you know, traveled all around Europe, and I would hear stories from him and just, like, that's the stuff that I remember. And just having really good conversations, hearing stories from his childhood and his teen years. So either way, I don't think that all of this garbage that ends up in a landfill does anything positive, but let's see what we get into here.
Dozen, and today we are getting ready for Easter. I have all the stuff for their Easter baskets on my bed because the kids are home on spring break, so we're doing this in my bedroom. But yeah, let's get their Easter baskets filled. In case you didn't see my...
And the kids are going to see this before Easter because today's Saturday. It was uploaded this morning, so all of the kids have their own devices with YouTube. They're going to know exactly what's in their damn Easter baskets because Alicia has to upload stuff on YouTube. She can't even wait until the day of to upload this video so that it's an actual surprise for once. We went through the same thing at Christmas. Just wait. At least allow something to be a surprise for your kids.
Shopping video. The little kids are getting Legos. The bigger kids are getting Amazon gift cards. We have Crocs for each of the kids. There's their baskets. Bathing suit for each of the kids, swim goggles. They really like these. I don't know, just found these, I think, and then all of the kids loved them. Those are from Amazon. So I got all of them a pair since they fight over the pair that James bought himself. These are the gift cards. I've got a bunch of candy.
Of course you have a bunch of candy. This might be an unpopular opinion, and it's okay if it is. I hate Crocs. I hate Crocs on people. Now, don't get me wrong. I see the doggy Crocs. In fact, I'm going to get Axel a pair. Doggy Crocs are so freaking cute. But Crocs on adults, I just don't think they're cute. I think they're so ugly. On little kids, I do think they're cute. Like kids, like 5 and under, I think Crocs are super cute. But I just, they're not my thing. I don't get it. Like, do you have Crocs? Do you like Crocs? I know they're super comfortable, but I also know that there's a lot of other shoes that are super comfortable. And as far as the swimsuits and stuff, like, these kids have all this stuff. They do. Alicia buys new swimsuits for any trip that they're going on. She buys new shoes for any trip that they're going on. She buys new everything for any excuse that she can come up with. Birthdays, Christmas, vacations, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day. 4th of July, it doesn't matter. It could be a Tuesday in April, and she'll come up with an excuse to buy a kid a whole new wardrobe.
And then this candy I got from a dance fundraiser at the dance studio my kids used to go to. We haven't had time this year for dance, but we will definitely be back there. And then I have the Easter eggs to fill, and then we put some big ticket money in those Easter eggs because that's how I get my teenagers to do an Easter egg hunt with the little kids. Yes, this is my master bedroom. Yes, it.
So you're bribing the teenagers to do an Easter egg hunt by putting $100 bills in the Easter eggs. I thought that all of the Dougherty kids are just, living the dream. They're all having the best time, the best quality of life. But here again, as Alicia has slipped up in the past and said, she's actually bribing them to be a part of this because she has to film it and she needs all the kids to participate so that they're all in the video. The video that we will probably see tomorrow or at some point on Monday of her kids hunting for Easter eggs. It's all a marketing scheme. It is all just this business, this like toxic business model that she is so heavily relying on because she has gotten a taste of what a lot of income looks like on YouTube. And I'm sure that it's driving her absolutely bonkers to see it on the decline. She has to continue. What is she going to do? Go get a normal job? I don't think so.
Same mess. We went away last weekend. No, it's just always a mess, but it's an extra mess today because we went away last weekend and we're still like unpacking from that whirlwind weekend, and Easter's in 2 days. And
why don't you have your kids involved in unpacking and organizing things when you return from a trip? Again, teaching your kids some chores seems like such a hot button topic. It'll piss everybody off. Teach your kids to unpack their stuff and sort through their laundry and put their shoes away and put their toiletries back in the bathroom or wherever it is that they go. Age-appropriate chores are vital to a child's upbringing. And you don't have to be a genius to know that.
After Easter is Zoe's birthday. So I have like all of Easter, all of backpacks that need to get put back up. All of Zoe's birthday presents are, it'll be better come Tuesday. Right now, it is what it is. All right, I'm going to set up this card table here. Let's put the Easter baskets on. Now, one of my first vlogs I remember was a year ago making Easter baskets. It's been a year. We've been together for a year. I remember it. It was in my bedroom on this table. So yeah, we didn't have a year ago. They moved in April 21st, I believe. I've got to double check that date. I believe they moved in April 21st, so it was right after Easter. It was right after Zoe's birthday. So this is their first Easter here.
First Easter, and look at all the junk that they get that's going to end up in a landfill or lost or broken. The dog's probably going to eat some of this candy because her kids just toss it wherever. What good are you doing? That's what I constantly come back to. Aside from it filling her checking account, what good is actually coming out of this? Yes, they have a safe house. Even though strangers on the internet know where they live, and I don't really consider that fully safe. She buys them stuff. What else? What is actually going into growing these children into being productive members of society?
So to grab one more Easter basket, older biological brother's coming for Easter, and I got him all the same stuff. His stuff's in this bag, and I just don't want to give it to him in a bag. I want to put it in a basket. So yeah, I still gotta run into the basin and get him a basket, but that's okay. We'll get these ones done, and then when I'm out and about tomorrow, we'll grab another basket. I gotta get scissors to cut these tags off. All right, so we have, let's start with Alex. It's on here.
Don't y'all reuse your Easter baskets? Is that just something that I grew up with? Because I feel like most people reuse their Easter baskets for at least a few years so that it's not just ending up in the landfill. Most people don't buy a brand new Easter basket every single year, maybe every other year, every 2 or 3 years, because I get it, like kids get a little older and maybe they're interested in something new, so you want to get them a different style of Easter basket. But do most people buy brand new Easter baskets every single year? Tell me down below.
Oh, and we normally color Easter eggs before Easter, but we are going to do it on Easter this year because we were supposed to get our Easter spring family portraits taken earlier this week. It was complete rain, major storms here in New York. So family pictures got postponed to Saturday since we're doing them outside at a park. So those are tomorrow. And have you ever colored Easter eggs with little kids? My kids end up with like blue hands. I'm like, yeah, we're going to color Easter eggs after we take family pictures. So those will be on Sunday, which actually works out because Nana and Papa will be here to help. So yeah, we'll color them on Easter. It's fine. Okay.
So by her telling everybody that they were doing family photos at a park on Saturday, this was uploaded early Saturday morning. What she did there was anybody who is very local to the Doughertys, which everybody knows where they live now, all that they would have to do is have some time on their hands, drive around to parks around the Dougherty home, and they might be able to meet their favorite YouTube vlogging family. I know Alicia has made an effort to do a little bit better with sharing locations, but when it comes to a presence this big and you have kids in your house, you have to have that shit under lock and key, and that's how I feel. There is no pre-announcing that you're doing this in a few hours, you're doing this tomorrow, you're doing that this evening. Can't do it. If you want to be online and you want people to actually think that you take safety and security seriously, then you cannot be ever announcing what you're doing ahead of time.
I am doing this the opposite that I do their lunch boxes, and now my brain's all messed up, so I'm fixing this. Okay. Let's pretend it's lunch boxes. Reach out.
FYI, I'm going to cut some of the dead air and just nonsense out of this vlog. I've said for ages, if Alicia really appreciated her subscribers' time, she would be able to cut some of this out and actually do some editing. But it's the dead air, it's the reciting kids' names, you know, as she's trying to organize stuff. Like, why? Cut that out, speed that up. Show your subscribers that you appreciate them taking time out of their day. And instead of this being a 26, almost 27-minute vlog, maybe it could have been 15 or 16 minutes instead. But I know watch time equals money, and that's what Alicia cares about, the dollar bill.
Hello, kitty Crocs. Okay, I'm going to put in their bathing suits. They each have this flamingo bathing suit. The boys have a swim shirt with their bathing suit. Yeah. I don't know if my boys will wear them or not. We'll see. No, I would normally label all these, but I'm out of labels. So once I get labels, I label everything. Just makes it easier when it's like, it comes to laundry sorting or the kids trying to find what's theirs. Because a lot of her stuff, all of her stuff, I ordered online. I will post that probably Tuesday. She's one of my only kids who actually watches my videos, so I don't want her to see what she's getting. This is...
So she claims that one of her bio daughters is the only child who watches the Dougherty Dozen videos. The point is that all of the kids have access to watch the videos. So by Alicia posting stuff that they're receiving for gifts and stuff like that, it's still a possibility that they could be watching these videos and taking the surprise out of it. And as a kid, isn't the surprise factor like what people look forward to? Oh, it's a surprise. I have no idea what I'm getting. I have no idea what's going to be in that bag. So, I don't know. Do you? But I think that more of her kids probably watch and she just has no clue because she's so out of tune with what her kids are doing on their own devices. And that has been confirmed by some of the content that I have seen with what some of her older kids have been posting online. If Alicia knows about some of this stuff and the kids are posting it anyway, then I think that it's a terrible parenting trait that she has, allowing it to happen, but I have a feeling that she just has no clue what they're actually putting on social media, and it is quite scary. So let's not act like she has full control over everything that's going on in their devices, because I think that it's quite the opposite.
I get my kids a pair of Crocs every year because we wear them year round whenever we're just like running out of the house for a minute, and we wear them out. So honestly, I would have bought them Crocs and swim goggles and bathing suits anyways, but every year I just kind of like pretend it's their Easter present. Okay, goggles I'm gonna give, okay. Actually, I'm gonna put those on top. Let me put the Legos in the little kids ones. Let's go with the chocolate bunny next. Or bunny tails, actually. It opens up and there's marshmallows inside. All right, let's do the Cadbury cream eggs. They are each getting a, what is it, 4-pack, I think? These are definitely my favorite Easter candy.
Cadbury cream eggs are disgusting. Cancel me down below. It's all good. I think that they are repulsive, but tell me how you feel in the comments.
I already have enough wrappers to clean up after Easter. The grass sends me over the edge. Some of my kids would prefer an Amazon gift card to Legos, so that's what they're getting. And I still have to get the rest of the Apple gift cards, so I'll put those in after. But let's fill the Easter eggs. Here are the finished baskets.
So the golden eggs get the monies, well, the big money. I saw a little twink in his eye. She's like, I'm gonna win that. She was so bummed on New Year's Eve because she didn't win big like her friend. Hopefully there's no rain this year. It's always such a bummer when it rains on Easter. So we do our pictures like the day before. So that's out of the way. Get home. Literally, we wore those outfits for 20 minutes. So we take them off. They're already ironed. Set them out so they're ready for the next morning. Get up, do Easter baskets, go to church, come home. We'll have brunch with Nana and Papa. I invited my brother-in-laws and their families, but they tend to be doing things with their wife's families. So I don't think they're coming. Brother, I think, is coming, hopefully. And who else? I don't know. I haven't heard from the twins' parents. They usually stop by on holidays. I had lunch with his mom today, so we probably won't see them. But they are always invited. It is a revolving door here. That's set up. I just wanted to get this done. I will iron our outfits tomorrow. I still haven't decided which ones. Probably whatever we don't wear for I bought 2 different family matching outfits because I couldn't decide. So whichever one we don't wear for Easter, I will just use for Mother's Day. And look at that. We already have Mother's Day outfits. See, I'm on top of things.
All right. There's not a whole lot more that she says that's worth a reaction. I want to talk about, though, I get so much heat for saying that she buys her kids affection. And I mean, if you guys watch her content and you can't see that at bare minimum, she's trying to buy affection from these kids by flooding them with all of the materialistic stuff every single day. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday or a random day in the middle of the month. It's constant flex culture. It's constant buying them in excess of what any child really needs. Even if you're spoiling your kid, this is like that 20 times over. And I just don't understand why. Number one, why are we buying affection? Number two, why are we bribing children to be involved in your social media pages? If the kids don't want to participate, they don't want to participate. I think that she is so deep in trying to show everybody how everything is so put together, even though things are falling apart behind the scenes. It's like she's afraid of letting the kids do what they want, because then she would get questions from followers, because the kids have always been fully involved in all of her content. So then followers are going to start out asking questions. She's going to have to answer questions. She's just too far in. Like, there's no turning this around. And if she did turn it around, she could either say, F it, I'm going to let the kids do what they want to do, truly. And if they're not in a video, I will, address it once and then move on. But I think that she just wants to keep up with the charade. She wants to keep the show going. This wholesome family channel that's just so wild and crazy. We're doing so many different things. Saving kids. It's not giving anything that's positive. But that's how I feel about this. I think that it's hilarious that she admitted that she bribes her kids to be involved in something like an Easter egg hunt. And for me, nothing says Easter like some folded $100 bills and some golden eggs. But that is just about as tacky as I would expect from Alicia Dougherty. But I wanted to share my thoughts on this since a few of you asked. So for now, if you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.